When I first turned pro, this is where I would sleep some nights. I didn't have the money to afford a hotel room every night that I was on the road, so I would save money by sleeping in the trunk of my Camry. Now, thanks to the love and support of you guys, we're staying at this house this week. For free, because the family that lived here really wanted to support some struggling professional golfers, and I fit that category, so thank you to the Eck family for their hospitality. So without further ado, let's get into the first tour vlog in over a year. All right, Kansas City. See you later. Next stop, Fort Smith, Arkansas. Don't look at your phone while you're driving, kids, but I did just get an email that's got some good news. I am officially in the field for Q School. For a minute there, I was on the WD list. We probably have talked about it on the channel by now, but that's a relief. We are officially playing in Q School in Crown Isle on Vancouver Island, June 11th to the 14th. I thought I was gonna get the email that said I was getting into the field and just feel like relief and excitement, but I felt excitement and nerves at the exact same time. And it almost like, those combined and became nothing. I felt nothing. Like the calm before the storm. It feels weird to be back. It's like I never left. I expected to have a little bit of nerves, but I'm taking a different approach into this week. I'm trying to just have like zero thoughts over the ball. Like as close to zero as possible. I feel pretty relaxed. We'll see if that changes. This is actually a tee shot I've been thinking about for a while because it benefits a draw a lot, which is why we're hitting 3-wood. Jalen asked me if I was gonna lay back farther because the fairway gets kind of narrow here, but if I hit 3-wood every day and I'm able to know I'm gonna draw it around that tree and get up here into like a decently close area, like even if I'm in the rough here, this is a really good spot to be. So draw 3-wood all 4 days. You can clock it right now. There's a tee in the ground over there. That's where the white mark is. This is the red. I've played this tour enough to know, I don't know why, but you just don't put the tee on the mark. It's just something I've noticed. But red is day 2, white is day 1. So we're gonna hit a few putts around the greens just to the pins that we know are gonna be day 1 and day 2. We did manage to birdie the first hole, which is always a good sign. And you're about to see the best up and down of all time. I'm already remembering something I really didn't love about professional golf, which is the first like 4-ish holes of practice rounds. Everybody thinks they gotta hit 32 putts to every single pin location they can find and hit lag putts to and fro every green. It is something that you have to do. The first 5 holes, you've gotta like hit a bunch of chips, hit a bunch of putts, get an idea for the feel, for the grass types. We were on Bermuda this week, which is pretty sticky. You're gonna wanna get some reps in on that. But at a certain point,
it's so slow.
It is so slow.
It's a long one.
That was kind of crazy.
That was insane. That was probably the perfect golf shot.
Especially after waiting for like 6 minutes. So this is the best part of every golf video. I know Jalen loves this, where like we're walking up. We could just cut to where you see where the ball is, but instead I'm gonna sit here and speculate.
I think
it could be like 2 feet. I think it.
And it's always further.
That might be like 3 feet. Oh, but you know, like it could be one of those where it looks really close and then you get up to it and it's not that close. Always be filming. Nope. Nope, not in a practice round. That will not be happening. Just getting funky with it. Downwind and I smoothed the 7, carried the green. I really thought we were gonna get 2 of those like eagle putt that I get to snatch out of the hole things. Jalen, you want to tell the people what you just did?
I decided not to film this hole, and then we just birdied it. It was really good.
Just into the wind, dogleg right, par 4. Kind of hole I struggle with, and I just hit a perfect drive. What you got?
Yeah, from the side.
From the side, and then...
Then you hit the best flushed iron shot I've ever seen. Kind of cut it into the wind a little bit. Landed about 15 feet,
Yeah.
and you made the putt.
I did make the putt, yeah.
And I was looking at the ground, twiddling my thumbs. Because I was a little tired.
I'm a little eepy. You a little eepy, Jalen? Well, my ball hit a tree. I was gonna deny that it hit a tree and say it just landed here, but the landing spot where it hit the ground is angled this way. And I was hitting a cut. So it would have had to have hit that lumber and shot into the water. Sad I'm saying water 1 foot off the fairway, but it's the cards we've been dealt today. What was that question you just asked me?
Are you going to buy a yardage book?
You know I would, if I didn't have a decade subscription. We'll launch into the, I'll just like do a thing about the yardage books that you can print off on the website.
Yardage books are included in your decade subscription.
What's going on, guys? My name is Luke Long. I've been playing professional golf for 2 years. Had a lot of early success. Have had 4 events and held status on the Korn Ferry and PGA Americas.
Oh yeah, I think you're going to win it again this year?
I hope so. Game's looking good right now and hope to have another good week.
That was perfect. We're just trying to get like profiles of a bunch of players that have had success in this field, just because I feel like people are going to hear mini tour event and go like, oh, it's a bunch of 1 or 2 handicaps getting together and slapping
Oh,
around.
now there's great players everywhere. There's guys you never heard of, and they'll just show up and beat the brakes off you. You never know.
I have a feeling that might happen this week. I hope not,
Hey.
but it might. Where are my clubs at?
Hey, how's it going? Wade Benfield, originally from Atlanta, now Overland Park, Kansas. Turned pro in October of 2010, and to this point, a dozen wins professionally on various tours.
Do you have any specific goals for this year?
Just get back on Korn Ferry Tour, get myself ready for Q School, and just get better.
What happened?
It didn't cut. It's gonna be hard to hit the green from here. Okay, tee times just came out. Round 1, we are at 8:43 a.m. off of 10.
Ooh.
That's a good tee time,
It is?
actually. That's a solid tee time. Yeah, almost done with practice round. Walking up the 18th fairway right now. Definitely feel ready. Swing feels good. The back 9, I got a little tired, so just gonna need to kind of try to keep the energy up, keep the energy level throughout the day. I think is important. Yeah, if we give 100% effort on every shot and just like mentally try to be in the exact same place for every single shot, it's gonna be hard to do during a tournament, especially our first professional event in a year. Just try to get back to a baseline for every shot. Try to get back to like essentially just thinking nothing. If I can get my mind clear before every shot and commit to what it is I'm doing, it really doesn't matter what the score is at that point. I will consider that a victory. Because that's what I've struggled with most in professional golf in the past, is just like games really good shape going in, shoot a string of 5-6 under rounds, and then get to the tournament and I just clam up. And like my heart starts racing, mind starts racing, start hitting bad shots and let them snowball. Just kind of determined this time around to not let that happen, to stay present, stay in the moment, enjoy it as much as we can. I think I spent a lot of time last time I made a run at pro golf just being miserable on the golf course, and we're not going to let that happen this year. We're just going to try to fall into a trance, get ourselves through the rounds as calmly as possible, and just try to enjoy it. Enjoy the golf, enjoy the weather, enjoy the opportunity, and enjoy the opportunity to make you guys some content that if you enjoyed, I really do hope you hit the subscribe button, because it keeps videos like this coming, keeps the tour alive, and keeps giving us opportunities to hopefully accomplish that. I'm a little out of breath, we're walking uphill right now. Accomplish that final goal, getting that PGA Tour card. We've already introduced the Eck household at this point. There's a second house in the backyard, a guest house. This is where Jalen's staying, actually. Would you like to give Jalen a tour of where he's going to be staying this week?
This is his room. I'll be staying in this hammock up here. Yeah, I think
It's a beautiful
I think
view.
This will do. Yeah. We're here for how long? 5 days.
6 days.
6 days. Okay, great.
Oh yeah.
Okay, is this made for babies?
Come over here,
That's living.
read a book,
It's nice, mate. It's pretty homey.
and then you just like come out here.
Do you wanna go take a look at where I'm staying?
Let's go take a look at where Ben's staying.
He did not fall.
So this is where I'm staying. It's pretty much like the treehouse. Like you didn't want to trade, did you? You like where you're staying?
Well, you got lights and like a fan and stuff. That's nice.
Well, we get you a fan out there, like an extension cord or something. Okay, the sponsor of today's video, as we already mentioned, is Vessel. They make the best golf bags in the world, bar none, in my opinion. I think they're just the best golf bags, period. And today we are going to be giving away a Player 4, their most popular golf bag. This bag sells out nonstop. They can't keep it in stock. I don't know why they gave one to me to give away, but here we are. And the way we're going to figure this out is by going and joining this putting contest on the green. If they let me join, the winner of the putting contest will receive the bag. If it's me, I get to keep the bag. So I already told them what the giveaway is, but they're going to act like they've never heard it before. So the winner of this putting contest is going to get a Vessel Player 4 golf bag.
No way. Let's go.
That was really good. And you guys in the drama class?
No.
You got none of you guys theater
No,
kids?
none of
Okay,
us.
I can tell. What kind of putting contest are we doing? Closest to the pin? I love it. That's perfect. Let's do it.
Camera adds 5 strokes.
Also,
Give me that Vessel.
like went first, giving the line to all these guys. That's admirable. Dig golf ball.
What a shame. You have a tad more? It's playable.
It's gonna be close. Last but not least.
I hate to do this. I might actually just hit that, but. Well, that's pretty close.
Let's go measure it.
Oh no. We have a winner. Our first putter. Congratulations.
Let's go.
You are the proud owner of a Player 4 Vessel golf
way.
bag. I think they think I'm kidding. But no, this is like a Vessel Player 4.
Extremely
real deal.
legit. Hey, next time let's do the giveaway that your editor.
Give away a golf bag to your editor challenge. Go ahead and put your putter in there. There it is.
Let's go.
You put your putter in that pocket. Okay, I kind of want to take it back now. That's crazy. That's insane placement.
Where do you put it?
This is nice though.
There we go.
I thought the.
Putter's the top pocket with the driver.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for participating in the putting contest. And thank you to Vessel for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back
Thank
to
you,
this.
Vessel.
It's my first professional event in over a year.
So the All Pro Tour, also known as the All Puddles Tour, that's me. I'm the only one that's ever said that. Notorious for delays. Today, on Tuesday, May 7th, they delayed round 1 on Tuesday, May 8th by 30 minutes. It is 8:50 in the morning, full 24 hours before the first tee times.
And they delayed it by 30
They
minutes.
delayed it by 30 minutes.
Interesting.
That nothing's even happened yet. I played a season on the All Pro Tour, the All Puddles Tour, where every single tournament I played was shortened to 3 or 2 rounds because of rain. By the way, just ordered 96 dad hats. We had a bunch of requests for dad hats. They're going to be on the website by the time this video comes out because I am just such a slow editor.
Yeah, it's 9 a.m. our first day here. We're doing video revisions for the video today.
He's just so slow.
I'm lazy too.
I have no clue how many.
Hit the button. I'm gonna hit the button. Okay.
Where were you? Day 2 out in Fort Smith, the Harsh Gravel Country Club. We are in fact going to just get some practice in. And day before the tournament, not really gonna be working on the swing much, not gonna be working on mechanics, nothing like that. Today is all based around feel. So if it is something that changes course to course, if it is feel based, that's what we're spending most of our time on today. We'll hit a couple drivers, we'll hit a couple long irons. We'll just make sure that the swing stays loose and our mechanics feel good, but we're gonna be focusing 90% on feel based stuff. So speed on putting, wedge shots, getting the wedge numbers dialed in, essentially just trying to make sure that when we go out there tomorrow, the scoring clubs are working. This camera was out of battery, so I had to run back to my car to get a new one. I could have just checked. This camera was actually had a dead battery in it, so I could have saved myself the run and just changed it when I was at the car, but here we are. This is actually good practice because Will Zalatoris used to say that in order to practice putting, he would run around the green to get his heart rate up before he'd start practicing his putting stroke. And now that I'm saying it out loud and thinking about, you know, the source, it maybe is not a good thing because his short putting stroke looks like he is significantly out of breath. So maybe I should regain my breath and lower my heart rate before I practice these touch shots. Here's the practice routine. I want to get some connection going, so we're going to use this little thing here. I believe it's called the Connector by Shore Golf. I've used it a few times. I like it for connection on short shots. So we're going to hit a few wedges with it, just kind of get a feel dialed in with this, keeping the forearms together, keeping everything in front of us. And then we'll start our real practice. Just a little bit of technique work, and then we'll get our feels dialed in. Now, that flag right there is 50 yards. I'm going to hit 5 balls trying to land it on top of that flag, maybe 10. I'm going to hit 10 balls trying to land it on top of that flag just to dial in a 50-yard shot. And then we'll start doing some band drills, working our way back and forth from 25 to 50 yards, dialing in those mid-range pitches, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Can't really see my finger here, but we put 3 balls down every 3 yards from 25 out to 45 yards. We're going to this flag right there, and we're just going to try to land it as close as we can to that flag, just getting carry distances down and hopefully getting rather dialed for the event tomorrow, because this is where it might not be where you score the most, but these 1 or 2 shots that you save by having these shots dialed in could be the difference between making the cut and not making the cut. And this right here before the tournament is the only time that you can give yourself that advantage. So right before the tournament starts tomorrow. I haven't had, you know, months and months to practice in these greens. You only have 2 days to get used to carry distances inside of 50 yards and the speed of the greens and how they react. So that's why we're spending most of our time in this area. Gonna nail down this drill, try to get 75 to 50 and 75 to 100. Not sure how that's gonna work out yet, but we're gonna start with this. 20 under in 3 rounds too.
Yeah, dude, 22.
22 and 3, yeah, whatever. Anyway, this is Sam Murphy. Sam, you want to tell the people how good you are at golf?
I just get very lucky. Been playing golf for 2 years.
Professionally,
yeah. And finally got first win a couple weeks ago. Shot around 20 under. So
for 3 rounds.
You gotta play really good to win out here. It doesn't matter what tour it is.
You watch this guy swing a golf club, and it's, oh well, yeah, he's one of the best players in the world, right? And it's just so hard to get to that highest level. Cool. Well, good luck today. Sam's in the pro-am because he's one of the cool kids. I am not, so we're just gonna be practicing.
Is there a reason you're not using short game gains today?
Yeah, so you can see it right now. Like if you look at my face, you'll see that I'm getting blinded right now by my shoulder here. And when the sun is highest in the sky, it is currently 1 p.m. If I'm looking down at the mirror, it just fully blinds me. So I use the Pels Golf for when it's super sunny, like basically when it's just 1 o'clock. Any other time of day, I'm using the mirror because there's an angle of some kind that prevents you from being blinded. Still use the mirror for the shoulders though.
Practice day officially done.
Golf shoes coming off. Things are good. Feel pretty relaxed. Feel like I'm ready to go. I just gonna try my best to be completely clear of any thoughts every time I pull the trigger on the golf club. And I know what you guys are thinking, Ben, are you just gonna go out there and just hit balls without thinking about it? That doesn't sound like the best way to go low. It actually is. It actually is, because your brain is the most effective supercomputer in the world when it comes to playing golf. And if you just get out of the way and let your mind and your body react to what it is that you're seeing on the golf course, I have a feeling things are gonna go pretty good. And the only way things go bad tomorrow is if thoughts start popping into my head and I let them win.
I mean, Micah shot 67 today. That's inspiring.
And it's very simple. Micah had some demons about not knowing what to do on the golf course. He was getting in his way a lot, so we gave him the right information, a la Decade, BH Golf for 30% off. Cleared his head, went out and shot 67. I mean, the guy improved by 19 strokes just by understanding proper course management. So go check it out, link in the description. Proof's in the pudding, folks. Success leaves clues.
All right, day 1 of the tournament. On our way to the course. Ultimate Meat, premium burritos.
What else do you?
That's it. There's this weird thing about like tournament mornings where this, any other day of the week, would look so good to me. When it's like the morning of a tournament, I have a little bit of nerves. This does not look appetizing at all, and I know I have to eat it, and it might be part of the reason that I don't like it, but I know I have to eat it because if I don't, I'm gonna get like really tired of the back nine and hangry and not play well.
A little quieter in the player area. Day versus practice round. A lot less visiting. A lot more getting ready. You know, it's weird, like the nerves kind of start to go away when you get really close to game time. They'll kick in when I'm standing over the tee, I'm sure. Or they won't, I don't know. I'm not really setting any expectations for today. Kind of the biggest thing, just go out there with no thoughts, no expectations, try to stay as even keel as possible. Honestly, my goal is to black out over the first tee shot and come to right there on 9 green. What's up, dude?
What's up? How are you?
I'm good, man.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, too. I'm Ben. Nice to meet you, Colin.
This is your 913 first from Shawnee, Kansas. Ben, at it.
Good luck, guys. No, this is not mine. I just hit 3. Get left. How does that turn and how's that thought? Twitched on that. Nice ball. Yep. I wanted to hear something. I wanted to hear path. But I didn't. This lie's so bad. This is unbelievable. My coach always said, if you can see the back of the ball, you can hit whatever shot you want. So, I'm gonna trust him and bail out. Just like, I mean, sitting down in mud. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Let's get up and down. Thanks. Thank you. nowhere to go. Just all wet. If you guys want to check, you can, but I think this is the closest I can get. Okay. Sit. Are you kidding me? Wow, that is shocking. Zero spin on that. There's just no way. That ball is exactly on the opposite side of the hole. 1 inch pass. I couldn't do that if I tried. Wow. They're gonna start falling here in a second, and it's gonna be glorious. Just percentage-wise, like I can't hit that. I can't hit that good a putt and have them not fall for the entire day. There's no way. Do it. Woo. Woo. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Shee. We're bringing that back now, I guess. Thank you. All right, well, we gotta get onto that front side. Well, I thought it was into and off the right, and as soon as I hit it, it's kind of switched it down, caught a little bit behind it. I think it's flying, and it's well left of the flag, which is fine because it's on the right side, but no idea if that's going to be good or not. Man. Unless it plugged right here. Thank you. Okay. Sit. Sit. I'll finish, Joey. Yeah, bless it, man. Hit one right, dude. I can lift, clean, and place this, but that is a nasty lie. Fortunately, we got more than enough green to work with, so it's not going to be a problem. All right, I'm checking out. Just had to stab that out of there. Just chilling though. Thank you. It's 4. That was a nervy start, but up from here. Holy shit. You guys see that? It's a fairway. I'm struggling to remember the last shot all day. What are you putting the camera on me for right now? Are you laughing? You giggling? I'm Barney's hair. I should have just been Barney's hair. It's a hard pin. That's not my way. I can go ahead. Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks. Cover. Cover. Oh, workout. Workout. I mean, that was within my shot pattern. Like, it wasn't a bad golf shot. It just, that's way too lucky. Just can't miss, dude. Come on, man. Too good of a putt not to fall. Dude, I saw it down. I just. Boy, that was not a fun drop. Okay. Ooh, a hard kick to the right. Dude. Thanks. A little bit. That face just does not want to stay open, does it? Go. I have a shot. Now we got to work on. Rule number 1 of Decade is don't hit double crosses. I think I've hit all double crosses today. Like almost every golf shot's been a double cross. I'm not really upset because every time I know I'm committing to the shot, the reaction is obviously not very pleased, but I'm trying my best. We're gonna go to the range, we're gonna get figured out. We're gonna go 2 under on the way in. We're gonna shoot 5 under tomorrow. I'm honestly proud of how we're hanging in there with how poorly the driver has been behaving today. And with how just, the putts just refuse to fall. They've been absolutely lighting the edges on fire. Oh. Front edge? Are you kidding me? Thank you. Which one? Hell yeah. That's going to be really tough from there, but there's a cut. Thank you. Thanks. Okay. I'm a pack mover. Unreal. So good. Coming off a birdie here, hit by far and away my best drive of the day, and then made a really good swing. And trying to ride that momentum, right? You make a birdie, and golf is so much about momentum that it's even just saving one stroke on a putt can end up saving you 2 or 3 strokes for just like getting on a run and able to make some birdies. And that putt I really felt like was going to fall. Perfect speed, what I thought was a perfect line, was breaking in beautifully, and it just didn't quite do what I wanted it to. And when momentum like that starts to swing your way, it really does feel like you're just going to be able to get anything to fall. And this chip shot was no different. I really thought it was going to go in. Even like despite all the putts that day that had just burned the edge and not fallen in, I thought like the more that happens, the better my odds are that one of these is gonna tumble in there. And that not falling in was a little bit disappointing, but tapping in with the wedge, making a par, not too bad. Heading into the last, a really solid par 4, dogleg right, going to require a good drive. And as I've done for the last few holes, able to make really solid contact here. Honestly, my best drive of the day, this drive right here. And with this hole, you really want to be in the fairway. So having that drive run through the fairway, getting under the trees was a little bit frustrating, but I'm happy with that punch out, able to put something on the green, give myself a chance to make a birdie. 65-footer, odds aren't really like super in my favor. But, you know, so little has fallen all day that I'm still going into this putt thinking like, odds are this thing goes in, honestly. With all the burnt edges, with all the good putts that didn't fall, this one's, something's got to happen here. And you might have seen it there, a little bobbly on the way up there. A good putt, but just caught some bumps and didn't quite get all the way to the hole. Left ourselves with a 2.5-footer for par. Up to this point, you know, 3 over through 17 holes. Conditions are tough. Course isn't that easy. First round competitively in over a year. I felt pretty good about 73. Got this little tap in to shoot that score. 3 over par, only 1 shot outside the cut line. Definitely a lot to work with tomorrow, and this was disappointing. I don't know if you can see it on camera. You can go back and watch it again if you want, but a little piece of cotton, it was a big piece of cotton, flew right in front of my face as I was taking that putter back, and I twitched on it, ended up lipping it out. Just, you know, wish you could stay a little bit more focused, but jump scares are hard to block out. And it just didn't feel very good to finish with a missed 2.5-footer, especially with all the good putts I'd hit that day. Last putt is not going to make lunch taste very good. So just so you guys know, like, we put effort into that thumbnail. So if you saw it and went, that's stupid, don't tell me. Because this was hard. It was hard to get in and out of my trunk. It was hard. And hopefully it got you to click on the, it did get you to click on the video. It worked. Haha, idiot. Thumbnail worked on you. I shot 74 today. First round in a year. Shot 74. You know, I don't know how we're gonna structure this yet, but there's one rule in Decade you can't break, and it's don't hit double crosses. And I hit 16 today, I think. There's one thing I know about when I play my best golf. It's when I know I can aim at the far left side of where I want to go and know it's gonna cut. And I kept doing that, and over and over and over again. I just kept feeling the face shut down. And the more I tried to work my path to the left, the more it went left, because my face wouldn't move outside of the path. And it really came to a head on 3, where I hit just a complete smother hook. Like it was the most chloroformy ball I've ever hit, maybe ever in a tournament. It went like 150 yards left. And that was the point where I was just like, well, I know it's not the path, because the path was way left, face was way left. And it took me a couple holes to figure it out from there. 2 holes later, I hit my first cut of the day. And then the hole after that and the 9th hole, I hit really good drives there. So we kind of started to figure it out. It was just body, moving the body a little bit more, like aiming a little bit farther left and allowing myself to feel like a push cut if you will, not like a pull cut, but a push cut. Hit it a lot better. And went to the range, worked on that feel a little bit better about it, but it's like, it's hard to adjust when you got those first tournament back nerves. Not to say that they were really like super bad. I felt actually pretty good during the round, but all things considered, like hitting that many double crosses, I should have shot 85. Shooting 74, especially with how many putts burned the edge, and we could put together a little super cut of that too. Just how many putts burned the edge today. Good putts that I really thought were gonna go in, outfoot out, it just burned the edge, didn't fall.
What's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow, more the same. I mean, I really feel good about my mental approach. I feel like see the shot, hit the shot. It was really good on everything but driver. I was hitting good putts, they just weren't falling. I honestly think I could play a very similar round of golf tomorrow. I'll just drive it better and shoot 5-6 under and be right back in it. We go off in the afternoon, 2:15. So we stuck around after the round. I think we got down like 2. Practiced for a couple hours, did some speed drills, hit some drivers, hit some irons, just trying to keep the game sharp. And also just kind of eat up some time, because when you go AM, PM, you got plenty of time between rounds. Thursday, May 9th. Today is round 2. This is May 8th, round 1. Pretty much every shot I open up my book and write something down. This is what I'm doing. For most holes, it's tee shot, shot into the green, like distance, what I hit, how far the shot actually went, fairway green, how long each putt is, inches past or short. And then I take all that data and I input it into here. I don't really think much about it during the week, but after the week I like to go back and it'll give you like a little rundown of, okay, this is where you did well, this is where you struggled, this is what you need to work on going forward. This takes me probably 10 minutes around. I wait until the next day because I want someone else to put in stats first, because it actually saves pin locations if you do it that way. Like this pin location was already there. Normally they just put it in the middle of the green, you have to drag it to where it is based on the pin sheet, and that takes an extra like 20 seconds a hole. BH Golf, 30% off. And this is always just fun to look at. Recovery situations. This is an abnormal number. 11 recovery situations. Typically you want 1 or 2. Preferably 0, but 1 or 2 are kind of bound to happen. That's a lot. And 2 penalty strokes. So essentially 13 recovery situations yesterday. We shot 4 over. It's not bad. I can't wait to see what my driving statistics were. This is actually gonna be crazy. Strokes gained driving. What we got? Strokes gained off the tee. We lost 6 strokes off the tee yesterday. Jalen. 6.2 strokes lost off the tee. Look at that. And lost 1.5 strokes putting. Honestly, most of that is probably just 9, missing that 2-footer. Yeah, half of that is 9, missing that 2-footer. And then a bunch of that is those burnt edges from, 8 to 12 feet, burning the edge. A lot of those will add up. Just like we said, driving and putting, driving more than putting, but yeah. We know we gotta work on. Not thinking about this for today, just approaching it with the same strategy. Hopefully drive it a little better, hopefully the putts fall. And again, it's hopefully. I mean, what are we gonna do? Am I gonna go fix my putting before the round? No, probably not. I'm just gonna trust it. See how it goes. Good luck, fellas. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, please. Thanks. Thanks. You got to do an overlay of that tee shot versus the one I hit yesterday on this hole. That'll be funny. I hit 3 head covers on this hole yesterday. All right, sorry, I knew that was gonna bother me. Knew it. It was as predictable as it gets right there. All right.
They're the same picture.
Two, first one was a 3, provisional. Yeah. That's it. There's no way. There's no way that's my golf ball. That's crazy. I thought that was right of the road. Jesus. I make birdie. I'm being tempted right now. Did that kick right? Let's take it unplayable. Does the entire ball have to be inside the 2 club lengths? Yes? Okay. And it's 2 drops and then it plays, right? Okay. Yeah. How are you drawing? Get out of here. Oh, man. That's gonna be fun. It's just exactly where you don't hit it, man. So, I thought they, honestly, I'm shocked they haven't yet. She's holding it up. She's not blowing it though. I think she's struggling to blow it. What? Oh, she's here. She said the horn doesn't work. She's just holding it up. It's not doing anything. We are hearing thunder, yeah. And I probably should have. I knew they were going to blow the horn. I should have waited to hit that golf shot. But well, they blew the horn, and I'm in a bunker. I think we go get in the cart, but we're supposed to zoom in on my ball. Get out of here, dude. Like what? It's looking like this is gonna be a while before it leaves, but staying a half hour away. We will go out. We probably won't finish. We're gonna have to finish tomorrow morning, assuming the storm does go till 6. Yeah. Wouldn't be the APT if it didn't rain. I'm so happy with that. That's, did not see that turning. You right here? That is not a good par. That was a beaver. Thanks. Thank you. Okay, 3 more. Fly. Fly like you're supposed to. Come on, dude. Oh, that was dead freaking middle. Nice. I don't know about that. It might be really good if it gets up far enough. It was smash-a-roonied. Too far right. Needed that one. That's just... I really hope that didn't do what I think it did. Yeah, thank you. Is that plug, do you think? No? Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Come on. Thank you. Hold. Sit. Thank you. Sit. Sit. Does that not turn? I do that every time. Every time. Can't believe that went in the hole. That is a classic. No, I'll finish. Shove. Thank God that went in. Holy shit. I would have loved if that could have got a hair right, but we'll be fine. more. Thanks. That'll work. Oh. Came off so far right. Damn it. Nice. Thank you. You didn't see it? Did you see it? With a slightly smaller BH.
No. I mean, they're just over there.
Really hope we find that first one. Thank you. Birdie out. And you hear my mission there, just trying to birdie out. Sun's going down. Felt like I had a really good run going there for a minute. Made a few birdies, got myself back to 3 over, one shot outside the cut line, and then that drive on 14, hitting the tree and essentially just disappearing into thin air was really, took a lot of wind out of my sails. Going back, I kind of wish I could have just gotten myself to just hit a 4-iron out there to 200 yards out and trust myself to make it either a good birdie or a solid par and keep myself in it, but that double puts us in a position where now we got to start pressing. And I know the motto is always press, but not like that. You try to press strategically correctly. And I don't know. But at this point, you start to feel like you're out of the tournament. As much as you want to believe that you're still in it, and I still was executing every shot as well as I could, but those drives to the left just keep plaguing this tournament. It seems to be the theme here. Really tough kick over to the right. Ended up having to take a drop. We're on 17. Just blew the horn for darkness. We're gonna have to come back out tomorrow morning to finish, and I'm gonna do that. I think we're 7 over right now. Cut line's 3. Kind of got sloppy after I made that double on 14. A little frustrating. I feel like I got it going there for a minute after the rain delay, and let's get up and down here. This is gonna be a good little test. Like, can I stay focused? Can I get up and down? Got one more hole to play tomorrow. We're gonna take all this home and let it digest and just keep working. Last time I had a restart was a while ago. It was at the national championship, my senior year. We were all driving home. It was kind of quiet. We were all tired. And Logan Baca, Logan, if you're watching this, shout out to you. Really quiet in the van. He goes,
Hey coach, do we have to wear the same outfit tomorrow morning?
It is 7 a.m. I'm here to play one hole. You know, I think a lot of people probably would have just packed it up, drove home last night, but everything is a good opportunity to practice. Last time I got my card, I had to restart the last day and play 24 holes. Having this rep, like being able to warm up and go out and play one hole to the best of my ability, might be something that comes in handy when we go play Q School in a couple of weeks.
Feeling right now?
Frustrated. I mean, I knew it was going to be rusty, but that driving performance was just. I was trying my hardest to be positive during the tournament, but I'm just beside myself how bad I drove it this week. And that's just unacceptable. Everything else is like actually pretty solid. Chipping's really good. Hit a couple weird pitch shots, but other than that, like. Chipping, short game's really solid. Putting is great. Like putting's actually, I know I didn't make that many putts today or this week, but my putting speed was absolutely phenomenal. My irons were really good. Those fairways were pretty flyer dominant. So a couple shots that went long that I don't really feel that bad about. But the driving is just, drove like a 5-year-old out there. That has to change. Like literally everything with my driving was, I thought, pretty freaking good. Mental game was great. I didn't step up to a single shot all week thinking like, oh, this isn't gonna go well. Every single shot, I at least had a clear image of what I wanted to do and a feeling for how I was gonna make it happen. And just off the tee, could not do it. Just couldn't do it. So it's pretty clear we got to work on. I haven't done my stats yet, but I'm going to guess I lost another 5 shots off the tee today. So a total of 11 shots in 2 rounds lost off the tee. That's like Max Homa 2015 numbers. Very clear we got to work on. Let's go home.